angry.
He was.
Therefore came his father out and entreated, said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve thee, neither transgressed I at any time thy commandment, and yet thou never gave me a kid, that I might make merry with my friends. But as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots, hast thou killed for him the fatted calf? And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is yours.
So, one thing we are noticing over there, we must learn something from the statements of the prodigal son and his father. The ignorance of the brother that was at home made him to leave, trying to earn something from his father. He says, many times I'm always here with you. I work so hard so that you can see my labor, and peradventure, if I happen that you see me, you can give me something. But the father tells, and something that amazes me is that the father knew that this guy is overworking. And the father just kept quiet. Because why would the father wait until the return of the brother to remind him that, you know what? Always, as you've been working, I've been looking at him like, I see Momo man. The father allowed this man to walk. Ushaifanya kazi nyumbani ukitaka mamako apate attention yako. Ama hujaifanya. Ushaifanya kitu tu nyumbani, yani watu wamekaa, so you want to earn something, like to earn a position in your mother's house. So matofari hata nisi mzito, like you're trying to show your mother that you know I'm not like Paris. I'm better. So like kitu kidogo, yani hata sufuria ukiosha haifai kupiga hivyo kelele. Lakini kijiko nani hiyo? Naosha vyombo. So that way, what you're trying to say is that you are trying to see whether by what you're doing you can qualify to be a son. What this father is saying, that you are a son without doing anything. You have been born of God. You are a son deserving of anything I have. But as long as you don't know, you can continue with the labor of trying to prove whether you are a son or not. Did you understand that? As long as you don't know, continue. I was thinking about this morning, and I realized something. That do you know that ile fish inakuanga kwa aquarium haifai kuwa mdogo hivyo? It is to tell you that as far as you can see things in the spirit, you grow. When you remove that fish from the aquarium and throw it in the fish pond, you realize, hey. So environment and lack of information can squeeze you to be very small. But potential to grow is in you. But the environment you are in is your enemy. So the more you know, the more you occupy. When God told Abraham that as far as you can see with his physical eyes, now a new born again believer may not have to see things physically. We can say, as far as you know, you can possess. As far as you know, you can possess. The son sits around abundance, but there's something in him. And that is exactly religion. Religion teaches that you have to do something so that at least God can look at you and perhaps have some pity on this orphan. Or the one who had or the one who lost his father when he was young. Or someone who had a very bad upbringing. Your bad upbringing doesn't earn you a position in God. What earns you a position in God is knowledge. Thank you, Ash. It is, if I know, I possess. You can only possess to the extent of your knowledge. A believer, he says, our God is able to do exceedingly, abundantly above everything we ask, think, or imagine, according to. So, with whether God can do, yes, he can. But his ability to do is sieved through your knowledge. Is sieved through what? Your knowledge. Have you ever realized that when they are distilling water, one is a distilled water through inaitwanga nini kichungi. Kichungi, how do you call it in sieve? Sieve ikikuwa na mashimo ndogo, it only allows the liquid, and to some extent, not all the liquid. Kuna ingine haitaenda. And then the porousness of your life, of the potential God can be able to do. What enlarges those things is information, knowledge of God. If they could only allow the content and the beauty that according to the power that worketh in us. How much power you allow in your life determines abundantly. He's saying, if a man can allow me, that's what he's saying. Above all that we think, ask, or imagine, it means abundance in the spirit will blow your physical mind if you allow me. Praise the name of Jesus. If you allow him, the power is distilled through your life. So wewe mwenye uko na distillation usianze kusema